did the Duke of Albany than Cornwall.
It did always seem so to us, but now in the division of the kingdom, it appears not which of the dukes he values most.
Is not this your son, my lord?
His breeding, sir, hath been at my charge, though I have often blushed to acknowledge him.
I cannot conceive you.
Sir, this young fellow's mother could, whereupon she grew round-wombed, and had, indeed, sir, a son for a cradle, ere she had a husband for a bed. But I have, sir, a son by order of law, some years elder than this, yet is no dearer in my account. This knave came something saucily into the world before he was sent for, yet was his mother fair there was good sport at his making. And the whoreson must be acknowledged. Do you know this noble gentleman, Edmund?
No, my lord.
My lord of Kent, remember him hereafter as my honorable friend.
My services to your lordship.
The king is coming.
Attend the lords of France and Burgundy, Gloucester. Give me the map there. Know that we have divided in three our kingdom, and 'tis our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on our younger strengths, while we unburthened crawl toward death. Our son of Cornwall, and you, our no less loving son of Albany, have this hour a constant will to publish our daughter's several dowers. The princes, France and Burgundy, great rivals in our youngest daughter's love, and here are to be answered. Tell me, my daughters, which of you shall we doth say love us most, that we our largest bounty may extend? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Sir, I love you more than words can wield the matter. Dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty, beyond what can be valued, rich or rare. No less than life, with grace, health, beauty, honor, as much as a child ever loved or father found. A love that makes breath poor and speech unable, beyond all manner of so much. I love you.
What shall Cordelia do? Love and be silent.
Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, we make thee lady. So thine and Albany's issue be this perpetual. What says our second daughter, our dearest Regan, wife to Cornwall? Speak.
Sir, I am made of the self-same metal that my sister is, and prize me at her worth. In my true heart I find she names my very deed of love. Only she comes too short, that I profess myself an enemy to all other joys, and find I am alone felicitate in your dear highness' love.
And then poor Cordelia, and yet not so, since I'm sure my love is more richer than my tongue.
To thee and thine hereditary ever remain this ample third of our fair kingdom, no less in space, validity, and pleasure than that conferred on Goneril. Thou our joy, although the last, not least. What can you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Speak.
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing will come from nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty according to my bond, nor more nor less.
Cordelia, mend your speech a little, lest it may mar your fortunes.
Good my lord, you've begot me, bred me, loved me. I return those duties back as are right fit, obey you, love you, and most honor you. Why have my sisters husbands when they say they love you most? Haply when I shall marry that lord whose hand take my plight and carry half my love with him, half my care and duty. Sure I shall never marry my sisters to love my father all.
But goes thy heart with this?
Aye, my good lord.
So young and so untender?
So young, my lord, and true.
Let it be so. Thy truth then be thy dower. Here I disclaim all my maternal care, and like a stranger to my heart and me hold thee from this forever.
Good my liege.
Peace, Kent. Come not between the dragon and his wrath. I loved her most, and thought to set my rest on her kind nursery. Hence, and avoid my sight. Call France. Whose stars call Burgundy, Cornwall, and Albany. With my two daughters' dowers digest this third, with pride which she calls plainness marry her. I do invest you jointly with my power and preeminence, ourself, by monthly course with a reservation of 100 knights, by you to be sustained shall our abode, make with you by due turns. Only, we still retain the name and all additions to the king. The sway, revenue, and execution of the rest, beloved sons, be yours, which to confirm this coronet part betwixt you.
Royal Lear, whom I have ever honored as my king, loved as my father, as my master followed.
The bow is bent and drawn. Make from the shaft.
Let it fall rather. Be Kent unmannerly when Lear is mad. What wilt thou do, old man? Think'st thou that duty shall have dread to speak when power to flattery bows? Reverse thy doom. Thy youngest daughter does not love thee least.
Out of my sight now by Apollo.
Now by Apollo, king? Thou swearest thy gods in vain?
Oh, vassal miscreant!
Dear sir, forbear!
Do, revoke thy doom, or whilst I can vent clamor from my throat, I will tell thee thou dost evil.
Hear me, recreant. Since thou hast sought to make us break our vows, 5 days we do allot thee for provision, and on the 6th to turn thy hated back upon our kingdom. If on the 10th day following thy banished trunk be found in our dominions, thy moment is thy death. Away, by Jupiter, this shall not be overlooked.
Fare thee well, king. Sit thus thou wilt appear. Freedom lives hence, and banishment is here. The gods to their dear shelter take thee, maid. Thou justly think'st, and hast most rightly said. In your large speeches may your deeds approve, that good effects may spring from words of love. Thus Kent, O princes, bid you all adieu. He'll shape his old course in a country new.
My lord of Burgundy, what in the least will you require in present hour with her?
Most royal majesty, I crave no more than what your highness offered, nor will you tender less.
Right, noble Burgundy, when she was dear to us, we did hold her so. But now her price has fallen. There she stands, thought within that little seeming substance, and nothing more may fitly like her grace. She's there and she's yours. Will you take her or leave her?
Pardon me, royal sir. Election makes not up on such conditions.
Then leave her, sir. I tell you all her wealth. For you, great king, I would from your love make such a trade to match you where I hate. Therefore, beseech your liking a more worthier way.
This is most strange, that she even but now was your best object, the argument of your praise most dearest. She commit a thing so monstrous to dismantle so many folds of favor.
I yet beseech your majesty, if for I want that glib and oily art to speak and purpose not, since what I well intend I do it before I speak, that you make known it is no vicious blot, murder, or foulness, no unchaste action or dishonored step that have deprived me of your grace and favor. Even for wants of which I am richer, is still something I in a time I am glad I have not, though not to have it have lost me in your liking.
Better thou hast not been born than not to have pleased me better.
My lord of Burgundy, what say you to the lady? Will you have her? She is herself a dowry.
Royal Lear, give but that portion which yourself proposed, and here I take Cordelia by the hand.
Nothing, I have sworn, I am firm.
I am sorry then. You have so lost a father that you must lose a husband.
Peace be with Burgundy. Since I respects of fortune art his love, I shall not be his wife.
Fairest Cordelia, thou art most rich being poor, most choice forsaken, most loved despised. Here in thy virtues here I seize upon, to thy dowerless daughter king thrown to my chance, is queen of us, of ours, of our fair France. Not all the dukes of Waterish Burgundy can buy this unprized precious maid of me. Bid them farewell, Cordelia, though unkind, thou losest here, a betterer to find.
Thou hast her, France. Let her be thine, for we have no such daughter, nor shall we ever see that face of hers again. Therefore be gone. Come, noble Burgundy.
Bid farewell to your sisters.
Jewels of our father, with washed eyes Cordelia leaves you. I know you what you are, and like a sister, most loath to call your fault as they are named. Use well, our father, to your professed bosom I commit him. But yet, alas, stood I within his grace, I would prefer him to a better place.
Ha! Prescribe not us our duties.
Let your study be to content your lord. who hath received you at fortune's alms.
Time shall unfold what plated cunning hides, who cover faults them last shade their derides. Well may you prosper.
Come, my fair Cordelia.
Sister, it is not little I have to say of what nearly appertains to us both. I believe our father will hence tonight.
That's most certain. And with you. Next month, with us.
You see how full of changes his age is. He always loved our sister most. And with what poor judgment he hath now cast her off, appears too grossly.
'Tis the infirmity of his age. Yet he hath ever but slenderly known himself.
The best and soundest of his time hath been but rash.
Such unconstant starts are we like to have from him as this of Kent's banishment.
Pray you, let's hit together. If our father carry authority with such dispositions as he bears, this last surrender will but offend us.
We shall further think on it.
We must do something, and in the heat.
Finally.
So small. So small. Look how short the sleeves are. I can't.
Oh my god. I feel so bad for
Can you see that one? That one?
And I'm fucking. How now? Where's that mongrel? Keep moving where the camera is. There it is. Okay, there's a light behind me.
Goneril. Goneril. Why can't I say it?
Awesome. She's there and she's yours.
In my true heart, I don't like this one already, so... Seriously? Okay, now I have to wait for the stupid friggin' water pump to go.
Bullet. Go away, bullet. I can't get over how I look. I look like Iron Man.
It's good enough.
Crap.
Hello, I am the... Hello. Hello, I am the Duke of Burgundy. Hello.
And Callan is going to read Grace's lines. Because you gotta start him young.
Royal Lear.
I think that was